so special being selected in the New Zealand under-21s team to go over to Botswana. It feels like a lifetime ago, but it was just such a special group we had, and you build into that tournament across 4 years. So a lot of work goes on behind the scenes before you actually get to the tournament. And obviously we walked away with the gold medal, which is was beyond our wildest dreams, or was the goal that we'd been hoping to achieve from the start. So we were pretty rapt with the result. From memory, I think I was just at my flat in Hamilton. I was flatting back then and still in uni. I was still quite young, so very special. Rang obviously mum and dad straight away to tell them the big news, and they got on to booking their flights over to Botswana as well. So we went through the event unbeaten, but that wasn't the story throughout our whole campaign. We actually had never beaten Australia leading into the tournament. We played them multiple times throughout the years previously. So I think we did take them a little by surprise. Some would say we peaked at the right time. But yeah, so we managed to put out an incredible, consistent performance in that grand final. And it was, yeah, a pretty special moment for all of us. So the grand final, obviously in Botswana, and a lot of the Botswana people, I'm guessing they didn't know much about netball, but they really got behind the event. It was, from memory, the first World Cup they'd ever hosted in their country. So we played in a university auditorium, and it was packed out nearly every day. They had school groups coming in, and it was so noisy. There was dancing, there was singing. As I say, just lots of noise. And I remember in the final, I think they didn't know who they were cheering for. They were just cheering for the team that got the goal in. But at one stage they were chanting for Australia, but then we got ahead and then they were chanting for us. So I just remember the noise and just such an electric atmosphere. Yeah, I think the special thing about a Youth World Cup is that they take the tournament to places where you generally wouldn't travel for netball to. We went to Botswana, they're going to Gibraltar at the end of this year, so places a lot of us wouldn't normally get to experience, and it's just, you're not only there for the netball, you're there for the culture, and it's just a pretty incredible experience all round. While we were over in Botswana, we got to go to a couple of schools, speak at a couple of schools, and really get amongst the community there. And I think they don't have a lot in terms of wealth in that country, but they still are the nicest people. And we learnt a lot from them, and being grateful for what you've got, and really making the most of your opportunities. Yeah, so prior to going to the World Youth Cup, both me and Maya had represented the Silver Ferns and debuted for the Silver Ferns not long before, but I then went on to do 2 campaigns at the Commonwealth Games, a World Cup, and I just think the World Youth Cup really sets you up because you get to play against multiple different styles, multiple different countries you wouldn't normally come across, and I guess any experience playing a final also, that being able to perform under pressure, to be able to do that you've got to practice it. So all those experiences really add to your toolkit, some would say. My advice to the girls going over to Gibraltar this year would just be go over there and enjoy it. Be in the moment, play hard, give it your all. This opportunity is probably not going to come around again for you, considering it's an age group team, but that's what also makes it so special. It is an age group team, so it's the last time you really get to play with your mates. So yeah, I'll just say go and enjoy it. And I remember being presented with our under-21s dresses by Storm Purvis, who was the previous captain in the campaign before ours, and she mentioned how it was one of her most favourite netball memories, and I can almost say 100% that's one of mine also. Yeah, I really recommend the fans of New Zealand Netball really get behind the girls heading to this event. They're the future of our game, they're the future of our sport, so what could be more exciting than that?